Hi everybody, Alabama Dabbler here. Today I'm going to make, I'm going to attempt to make some Louisiana Boudin, or Boudin, or Boudin, or whatever you want to call it. Usually it's a sausage, and it's got pork in it, like Boston butt and stuff. But I'm going to try something different because I got an abundance of ground deer meat, so I'm going to try it with deer meat. Now, these are ingredients. We're going to go through this. The ingredients is, we're making a 10-pound batch total, so we need 6 pounds of ground meat. Pork preferably, but I'm going to, like I said, this is deer meat, and we're going to try it with deer meat. So we got 6 pounds, 4 ounces of ground deer meat. We have 3 cups of cooked rice. Make sure it's cooked. Then we have, how much liver do we got again? Liver, we have a half a pound of liver, or 8 ounces. And for this, it says trinity seasoning, which consists of these 3 right here, which is 1/3 cup of chopped onions, 1/3 cup of chopped celery, and 1/3 cup of green peppers. Or if you want to use red pepper, it don't matter. I got green peppers. And this will equal out to exactly 1 cup usually. So that's your trinity seasoning, so to speak. Then we got half a cup of parsley chopped, half a cup of green onions chopped. Then you're going to need half a gallon, or 8 cups of water to bring to a boil. And you're going to need your, of course, your seasoning, which is this seasoning here. I'll put it up here so you can see it. And it makes up to a 40 pounds of product. It also has the instructions in the back. I'll zoom in, maybe you can see it. But I did the calculations for 10 pounds, okay? So we got that far. And, oh yeah, I'm sorry. The ingredients weight for the 10 pounds is going to be 5 ounces. 5 ounces of the seasoning. And then we're ready to go. First thing we're going to do is we're going to bring the water up to boil. We're going to add onions, celery, bell pepper, and we're going to boil, and the seasoning, and then we're going to boil that up. Normally you would do it with the instructions on the bag with the pork chopped up, but this is ground meat. We're going to do this a different method, and I'll show you in a minute. Okay, now I got a half a gallon of water, 8 cups of water, brought it to a boil. Okay, at this point I took my half a gallon of water and I brought it to a boil, and I added my seasoning, the Boudin powder seasoning, and I'm going to bring it to a boil first real quick. That's good enough. Now I'm going to add my green peppers, my celery, and my onions, the regular onions. I'm going to bring that back up to a boil, which is pretty close. Alright, once you get this to a boil, go ahead and chop up your liver and put it in there. I got my liver chopped up in little cubes because I'm going to run this through the grinder again. Got my seasoning in there, my onions, my bell peppers, and my celery. Bring it to a boil. Okay, at this point I've done added all my ingredients, but it was cooked pretty good, as you can see. We can try a little bit of that. It's good. Now, I put in my liver. I added my liver and all my seasoning and all my ingredients. I added my liver, my seasoning that I sifted out of the juice. The juice is over here where I sifted out. We're going to be using it. I'm just going to get this mixed real good because we're going to run it through the grinder again. Now I'm going to add my rice. Normally you don't add the rice with the grinder, you know, but I want mine to be more compressed. So I'm going to add the rice now. And I'm going to grind that rice up with it. Now I'm going to mix it all real good up. That's looking appealing right there, ain't it? And that stock, I'm going to do it later, so I don't mess up the consistency that I'm looking for. It's kind of dry, but that's what you want to go through the grinder. I might add just a little stock to it. Let me get something. I'm going to add a little stock to it. Just for good measure and to see what it tastes like. That's going to be pretty good. Let me taste this stock. It may not be spicy enough. Now's the time to taste your stock. If it's not spicy enough for you, or not strong enough for you, you can add some more of that seasoning to it. Let me rinse my spoon off. I'm not sure that's strong enough. Yeah, that's it, that's it. Woo! The more stock you put in there, the stronger it's going to be. I think that's mixed up pretty good. Yeah, let's see what this tastes like. Alright, let's get this. I don't want none of that liver though. Now what I'm going to attempt to do is get a little bit of this. Don't bitch at me about doing this. But I'm the only one that eats it anyways. Woo! Doggy! Alright, we're set up. Got my meat grinder ready. As you can see. Now what all I'm going to do is run this bad boy through the grinder. Over here I got my pot full of mixed everything, except for the seasoning, of course. And now we're going to run it through the grinder. And grind everything down. I got the smallest one I got. The grinding blade in it. Because I want this to be a little mushier than normal. So then balls will be tighter, you know, so it don't fall apart. That's my thought. Our thought process. So let's do that. Okay, y'all don't have to watch this, so I'll be done. Okay, at this point everything's ground up. That's what it looks like. Even the rice is ground up. It's still a little warm. You can go ahead and taste it. Pretty mild. Now I'm going to mix up my gravy that I got left over. Get all that good in seasoning. I'm going to pour it in here, maybe about 2 cups of this. Or not 2 cups, but 2 scoops full. And then I'm going to mix this up real good. And you just keep doing that till you get the taste. You don't want it too mushy though. It's mixing pretty good. If I had more than this, I would put it in the meat mixer. When you're frying it in that pot, keep it stirred until all the the color's gone, the pink or whatever. That's how long you cook it in that pot. Don't add no oil, nothing, and get it that grayish color, so where you don't overcook it. Because if you were to fry it real hard, like in a frying pan, like you would make ground meat for spaghetti or whatever, it would be too dry. I'm going to add some more. Now if you feel like it's getting too soupy, the meat is getting too soft, runny, get some of that seasoning powder and sprinkle a little in there. Matter of fact, the more I think about it, with this ground meat, I don't know if that stuff needed to be heated up, that seasoning. I'm wondering if I could have used it dry. Then I could have sprinkled it directly in here. But I'm just following instructions, and the only difference is I'm using deer meat. Okay, I'm going to keep doing this and then I'll get... Alright, I'm back. At this point, I took all the meat, mixed it to taste, put all my seasoning in, mixed it up, then I put it on this pan here, out of the big bowl, and flatten it out and put it in the refrigerator to cool a little bit so it'll ball up better. When it's hot, it seems to be, it wants to fall apart. Then I made my egg and flour and milk mixture here for my batter. My breadcrumbs, I use plain Italian breadcrumbs. And I got some going right here right now. Get a bowl going with some paper towels in here. And fry them up till they're nice and golden brown. I don't like we don't turn it up too high. Get it boiling and turn it down a little bit so the center will cook a little better too. Do you want to watch that a little bit, babe? How many should I make? Due to the rice and everything, they don't ball up too good. You got to be kind of patient with it. You can make any size you want. You can make them any shape you want. You can also go back, do it again. Let's try that. Woo! Look at that good. Look at them bad boys. I think that bad boy's ready. Ooh, Lord. Get some more going here, Mama. What do you think? You want to try one? Madison, you want to try a meatball? All right. Over there in that bowl over there. They're cooling off. In that, over there.
Where, Mama? Oh.
Open your eyes.
Well, get away there, baby.
What I'm probably going to do is just make enough for today. And then I'm going to freeze the rest of the ingredients, that there, in Ziploc bags. And take it out as I need it. To make these nice and round, you can just roll them like that and be done with it. Excuse me. Let me try one. Did you get one? Mm-hmm. Taste test. Oh my God. It worked. You want to try it?
Yeah.
Alrighty. That's it, guys. Boudin Balls. Alabama style. Alabama dabbler style. Hope it works out for you. And we gone. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave a notification. Hit the notification button so the other ones will pop up when I make them. Check out some of my other videos. This is Alabama Dabbler, and we're gone.